Morning everyone, and welcome to The Oval. You join us for this match between Australia and India. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this match is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Well, others, thanks for that warm introduction. I, for one, am looking forward to the day's play. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions, and the ground staff have done a magnificent job on the pitch. I think if I was the captain, I'd be having a bowl. Try and make the most of whatever movement there is. And as far as the weather goes, a beautiful day for cricket. You'll certainly need your sunnies.
Wonderful insight there from David Gower. We go out to the middle now, big decision coming up.
There'll be plenty in this pitch for the bowlers. If they can expose this line-up while the ball is still new, they should put themselves into a great position with the bat later on in the day.
Thank you for joining us. Welcome to this match between Australia and India. The opening batsmen are making their way out onto the ground.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
A pretty harsh call first ball, I'd have said. It wasn't that wide.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Wait on. Go!
A little late on that, no run scored.
Wait there.
It mightn't
Yep.
get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Bowler.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. No interest in that one from the batter. Hazelwood will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
3 added in that over. India are none for 3. A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Going with pace now.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
got right in behind it.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Beautiful cover drive. A hint of movement in the air and eased towards the boundary. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Nice solid defensive shot. Quick onto that in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India are none for 12.
Yep. No!
Solid defence, very compact.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Great shot through the gap.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Over. India are none for 18. Start from the pavilion end.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Four runs added there. India are none for 22. From the pavilion end.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Wait.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Waiting. Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. A couple on offer here. Drives and misses everything.
Cummins with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between
That's
these
the
two.
50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Green coming into the attack from the northern end.
Australia.
Waiting. Yep.
Really good shot there.
Good return there, back from the deep. Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait. Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Wait there.
Super catch.
The first wicket's down. Back to the pavilion and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Great shot. Great timing.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that has raced to the boundary.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Beaten on the drive.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Solid defence, very compact. 8 runs added there. India are 1 for 67.
Bowling.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Ready. Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Cummins, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Drop out. Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Yep.
Beautiful cover drive. A hint of movement in the air and eased towards the boundary. It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Nice solid defensive shot.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
About.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Super shot.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. Got right in behind it.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Winner. Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning. No interest in that one from the batter. Cummins will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Going. Going.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Wait there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Good, patient batting in that over. Nothing there to chance their arm on. None from it.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
A lovely drive square.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Hey! Confident appeal. Could it be? A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Hazelwood, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Bob out.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. Really good boundary, square of the wicket.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keeper!
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. 12 runs added there. India are 1 for 135. Lyon, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep. No!
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Bowling!
Negated the spin well there. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Wait there.
Bob out!
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there. That was a good slower ball. Picked up well though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple. Just through the shot too early.
End of the over. Beautiful bowling that just starts to build pressure on the batters.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
The batsman brings up their half-century.
Hard to stop them in this sort of form. It's a half century and they've blazed them to all corners so far.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. Thick edge.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Bowler!
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Australia found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Lion from the northern end.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bowler!
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Well bowled.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, for a brief moment you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Bowling.
India seem happy to take 2 runs off that over. It's a 1 for 150.
Waiting.
Gill shakes their head. He was there to be hit but couldn't make the most of it.
Solid defence, very compact.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Hazelwood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Wait on.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
The batsman brings up their half-century.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
End of the over.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
A bowl.
Right on top of the spin. Keeps it out well.
Bowling.
A well-executed slower ball. They had to check the shot and could only push it away defensively.
Well bowled.
Just slowing things down, nothing too risky on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
Well bowled.
There's a run here, surely.
They decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm honest. They would have made it comfortably.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
End of the over. None from it. It's not easy to bat on this pitch by the looks of it, so they'll have to keep their heads. Start with the ball in hand again.
For Australia.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep. No!
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run-out in the first place.
Bowling.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that. No run scored.
That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Bowler.
Good throw from the deep. On target.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Bowling. A ball.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Well bowled.
3 added in that over. India are 4 for 291. The players are making their way off the field at the end of...
Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Waiting.
Good bit of timing there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
They would have been struggling to get back for another. A good call of no.
Drives and misses everything.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield. There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
11 runs added there. India are 4 for 302.
No interest in that one from the batter. Lyon will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Well bowled. Well bowled.
The over ends with no change to the scoring. After some superb bowling, it looks tough to find ways of getting the ball away.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
We're done.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Misses everything.
Bowled.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Beaten on the drive.
Bowled.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yeah. No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
End of the over. India are 4 for 302.
Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. No interest in that one from the batter. Lion will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. Left alone and easily through to the keeper. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Wait there! No!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Lion is keeping things tight.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Yep.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. Well placed, should get a single.
Good return there, back from the deep. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Well bowled.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. India are 4 for 315. Lion from the northern end. Solid defence, very compact.
Negated the spin well there, got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Hey, Pa!
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That's
Yep.
it!
That's right off the meat of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Well bowled.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
326.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. India are 4 for 326.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep. No!
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
There was the single on offer. Surprised, really, that they didn't want it. A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over. There really is a good amount of bounce in this pitch. Seems to be surprising the bowler. That's all the short stuff for this over.
Yep, yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keepers in.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. India are 4 for 334.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder. Needs a direct hit.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
There'll be runs here.
Bowler.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Bowled.
Just threw the shot too early.
Quick onto that in the
Bowling.
infield. That's the over. India are 4 for 337. Nice solid defensive shot.
Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Bowling. Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Bowling.
Labuschagne has had a pretty good over. Just need...
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Bowling.
Chance to run two.
Keep up.
A couple on offer here.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Bowling.
That was a good slow ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. India are 4 for 414. Well, the players are heading back to the rooms for a rest, and so am I, after an entertaining session.